Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Wrath of the Righteous with me, Bring It On. Let's speak to the caravaner. So you've been hired to protect us, is that right? Good, good. We'll set off now. Lads, I'll just read it after. Normally they're pretty generous with that kind of dialogue in this game, but just this DLC alone, it goes by so fast. So, you've been hired to protect us, is that right? Good, good. We'll set off now. Lads, ready the cart. Oh, you're good. You look mighty intimidating. I can tell you're a dangerous one. As soon as you're ready, let me know. We'll be on our way. Start the journey.
We should move.
Unimosi travisi, Magritium Turinos. Unimosi travisi. Aporane sentes, on Adayana. On Adayana. On Adayana. Amranda Gratior.
No reason why. Adayana. Something wrong.
Search for the beauty with your heart, not your eyes. Adayana. Unimosi travisi.
Don't mind me.
The world has suffered enough. Aporane sentes. Aporane sentes.
Whoops, didn't mean to cancel that one.
Aporane sentes.
Valuable time wasted.
Aporane sentes. Matritium Turinos. Gratio. Ona Adayanam. Ona Adayanam. Ona Adayanam. Ona Adayanam. Ona Adayanam. Ona Adayanam. Satyani Savitur. Satyani Savitur. Satyani Savitur. Satyani Savitur. Inimosi Travi. Ona Adayanam. Ona Adayanam. Ona Adayanam.
Are we in trouble yet?
Inimosi Travi. Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi.
Alright, let's take a look around. Make sure the caravan is safe to proceed. Apart from the previous caravan, it was damaged in the attack and its goods are scattered on the ground. They're not raiding for the supplies.
We do it my way.
That's where the passage ends. Because the creatures have some kind of intelligence, because they spotted you. The undead! You feel an alarming premonition. Notice that one of the men by the wagon is making strange movements with his hands. He's casting a spell. You stare at him and he stares at you. In an instant, You understand each other without saying a word. He is controlling the living dead. You're the one controlling the dead. How did you know? The man goes pale. His hands freeze in the air, causing the animated corpses to freeze as well. Nobody's had so much as an inkling this whole time. You betrayed your town. My town. I didn't choose to live a pathetic life in this bloody backwater. If I could show I was worth something, perhaps I could convince... Anyway, that'll never happen now, because of you. Tell me who you're working for. Now. The man is shaking, but naming his employer is an idea that apparently terrifies him more than you do. Better just kill me. If I tell, I'm done for anyway. Yeah, we're going for Angel of Vengeance, not Mercy. You've killed people. Now it's your turn to die. Fury distorts the man's face. I did kill them, but I brought them all back. Every last one of them. Look. He laughs hysterically and rushes to attack you.
All here. I swear it.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel. Don't hold back!
Cover me, all right?
Begone, fiend!
You won't survive me.
Fall!
The light take you!
Strike!
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
42 armor class, that's pretty impressive.
Endure this!
Into the fray!
There we go. Finally got him. You saying how Tefin was a necromancer. That explains why he was always hanging about the cemetery. See, I can barely do 2 sentences. Also, I didn't finish that other dialogue. Let's scroll back up. A lot of attacks. A lot of attacks. Here it is. Alright. Now that's where the passage ends. Seems the creatures have some kind of intelligence, since they spotted you and didn't attack. Go back to Gundrun. We can take it from... You're saying our Tefin was a necromancer. That explains why he was always hanging about the cemetery. He said he was going to visit his dearly departed grandma. Huh. Anyway, we can handle things from here. We can head back to town. I'd give up our protection that quickly, but...
Follow if you dare.
Sure thing.
I'm off! You should have run!
Let's go report our success to the troubled merchant. And turn him into a regular merchant.
It's time to
Well, I
act.
say that, but don't think you can trade with them still. It's always a pleasure to see you. What brings you to me? I'm all ears. Tell him what happened. The path to Numeria is open. It wasn't the hunger that moves. One of my lads, a double-crossing necromancer. Surround and protect us. Dark things are afoot in Gundrun. You mark my words. The merchant frowns and shakes his head. As for you, many thanks for your help. From me, from my lads, and from the whole town as well. You still can't trade with them. But we got an item. Bracers of Mighty Boar. These bracers are adorned with fragments of a boar's tusks. They grant the wearer a +6 enhancement bonus to strength ability score. That's pretty good by itself. Whenever the wearer charges using a natural attack, their first attack this round has its base damage dice tripled, which is pretty darn good. I'm pretty sure they patched it so that death from above counts as a charge. Yeah, this ability functions and counts as charging. I think there were some hiccups with that, but the most recent major patch fixed that. I mean, +6 to strength is also very good. And with that, we can give him this belt of constitution. Yeah, it's panning out pretty well.
Yeah?
I'm sure there's somebody back in Dresden that can use this, so hold on to it for now. 6,000, we should have almost enough for... Did I say 26? 24,000. We got 6,000 from selling that stuff. I would like this armor. If I sell this... This is also +3. Not gonna be enough. I probably saw some scrolls and the like. I don't really care for the reach meta magic anyway. Yeah, I don't think Claws of a Sacred Beast work on him. I keep forgetting to check. But I'm pretty sure they don't. Just bonus damage. That's why he has that equipped. This is probably better. We're past the gargoyle segment, so those bracers aren't as good. In fact, I'm gonna go and sell those.
I am never wrong.
And voila! I can buy this armor now. If I can find it. There it is. Plus, it looks pretty sweet. I really like the design of this armor. So we summoned Autumn out because we had an even value. Which is a little inconvenient. I don't know if I'm going to wear this through the rest of the game or not. I might end up doing that. Well, I do like the design of this armor. It's not very paladin-like, so I'll probably end up transmogging it into full plate +3. If I put one more point into this, that's going to leave me with an odd value, though. Strength, and that's more important. By the way, so treat it as a +2 to charisma. There's no downside. Alright, let's go rest up real quick. And then we head into the forest. I think that's all we have left to do in the village, right? I always forget to do this quest. You have to build stables. I always forget to do that.
I had a messed up childhood, but sometimes I think back on it fondly. Life was so easy.
You were smaller, so it was easier for you to cut purses and get away without being caught. Am I right? Don't tell me. I know I'm right.
Once again, we are broke. We only have
I do
1,122 gold. Which is pretty uncommon at this stage of the game. I do keep spending a lot of money, though.
My skills are absolute.
Also, this DLC area is one of the few that actually utilizes the day and night cycle. So I think in the main game, it's only Social's quest, where he's playing cards in the graveyard. I'm pretty sure that's it.
I'm always ready.
be ready for the worst.
Alright, to the Forest of the Forgotten Spirits.
I'll take care of it.
About to buff up again.
Unimosi travisi. Magriti. Turino. Unimosi travisi. Aporan sentes. Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana. Amranda.
So putting on the Ustalavic Pride armor also boosts the effectiveness of Bestowed Grace. And also Smite Evil. Are two
Rely on
big
me.
money makers.
A bright future awaits us.
Do that.
Ask nicely.
Let me help. Aporan sentes. Ona Adayana. Unimosi
I'm
travisi.
here. Where else would I be?
I will lend you my aid. Aporan sentes. Aporan sentes. Aporan sentes. Aporan sentes. Amranda gra Patricium Turino. Ona Adayanam. Ona Adayanam. Ona Adayanam. Ona Adayanam. Ona Adayanam. Ona Adayanam. Stazioni Savitur. Stazioni Savitur. Stazioni Savitur. Stazioni Savitur. Inimosi Travisi. Ona Adayanam. Ona Adayanam. Meditate on your mistakes and make you feel better. Unimosi Travisi. Unimosi Travisi.
Alright, should be all set. A crumpled note. I'm writing this because no one but this paper will ever believe my words. Our caravaner said we shouldn't go into these woods, but the other road is blocked by a mudslide. If only we'd known, we would have stayed there and cleared the way with our bare hands. This place is pretty quiet during the day, but don't let that fool you. It shows its true face only at night. I'm so scared. We made it through the night, but the sun will set again, and another night will come. Gods help us. Knowledge world.
My will
Let's
is
do a little
resolute.
guidance on Sela.
Call me again if you need to.
The carts were destroyed and the horses killed, but there are no human bodies and the supplies are untouched. This doesn't look like the aftermath of a robbery. And since it's
They
nighttime, we
will
can
break
find these
against our
flowers. They
resolve.
only appear at night.
The inheritor, guide my
Distract
blade.
them from me.
Did you see that?
Midnight lilies. This beautiful flower is born from the light of the moon and stars, and dies come morning. It is said that the delicate petals of this rare flower could cure any disease, natural or magical.
I'm gone.
We have some gates here that we can't open yet. To put something inside of it. Some spectral dust will also come in to play. Can
Search for the beauty.
buff Sela again.
Not your eyes.
This was simple enough.
A grueling battle took place here. Judging by the evidence, these fighters were ambushed by Nabasu demons, which may still be lurking nearby. I think we have Death Ward up.
Make every strike
Do
count.
not fear. Do not waver.
Time to share your treasures.
I will bring down the divine wrath.
You get in, Bismuth. Is it safe yet? No more danger whatsoever. You hear the rustle of shrubbery, and a terrified halfling runs out toward you. Twigs and leaves are stuck in his hair. I thought I was done for. It was so scary, so scary. If only we knew what it was. But we don't know. We don't know. There's no need to shout. What happened? There's not enough chamomile tea in the world to describe all that's happened to me without shouting. My team and I came to this grove when we heard about the supernatural activity in it. What's happening here is much, much worse than anything we've dealt with before. Who are you? I'm Vinchek, chronicler of a company of spirit catchers. Dead and no less pesky for it is the title of my book. Don't tell me you haven't read it. You don't know what you're missing. Describe what happened. Ghosts. There were ghosts everywhere. They roamed and moaned and roamed and moaned, and there was no end of them. When we arrived, it looked like a fairly ordinary wood to us. How many ghosts can you meet in a wood like that? No more than a couple is my expert estimate. Yet strange sounds awoke us in the middle of the night, and we saw dozens of them. We dropped everything and ran. We even left our beloved horses behind. Sugarlump and Dewdrop and Marblebead too. Oh ye gods, I was so fond of Marblebead. We abandoned our poor darlings and hid from the ghosts in a cave we found. Everything was quiet. We thought we were saved. But no, fate wasn't done toying with us yet. Some monstrous creature slipped out of the darkness of the cave. It snatched my colleagues. Now I'm bereft of my dear little Marblebead and my fellows. All I've got are my own 2 feet, sore from all the running, and some great material for my next book. Did you say ghosts? Yes, that's precisely what I said. And if you don't believe me, stick around this forest until midnight, and you'll see for yourself. Spirit catchers. The halfling stares at you, perhaps finding it hard to believe you're being serious. You haven't heard of us. That's more amazing than the ghostly little old lady who insisted I try her ghostly pie. Spirit catchers. No? Not the slightest spark of recognition. We're a team that goes wherever there's a chance of finding something extraordinary and supernatural. Spirits are our line of work. The fools didn't stay home. They went looking for Oglins, trying to bring misfortune down on their heads. Well, they found what they were looking for. So why aren't they happy about it? I'll try to find your fellows. The halfling's eyes well up with tears of gratitude. Thank you, thank you. 1,000 thanks to you. And if you find Marble Bead too, I'll mention you in my next book. So scary, so cold and scary, and ghosts everywhere. By my mother's hairy feet, I'd really prefer to stay alive. I have to go. Just don't leave me here alone for long. This place is so cold and scary and lonely. As much as he mentions it being cold, I almost speculate he's dead, but that's not the case. Alright, I'm going to call it here, and next time we'll continue through the Forest of the Forgotten Spirits. I think it is worth going through here during the day and night, because I think different enemies spawn. But it could just be nighttime. We'll find out. We'll do it both ways anyway. But either way for now, thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.